folks, it is day 9. Day 8 had a bit of a cliffhanger. I wish it had a cliff to hang on, honestly. There was no cliff, there was no hang, it was just void, no items. What happened is after I died, I was like, oh, and I texted my girlfriend and I was like, yeah, it's another rough day for items. And she said, oh boy. And she actually came over to the office and I was able to record. We did go end busting again. She told me a technique I did not know about. I gotta put on like the nerd face for her. So apparently when you go to the end cities, there's like a parallel line that the end cities generate on. So you go north or south until you find an end city, and then anywhere east and west, you'll find the end city along that line. We found like 3 more end cities. It was crazy. So, I mean, shout out to her. We now have diamond gear again. We don't have all the stuff, but we do have the elytra, which is what I really want today, because I want to go into the nether and start to do stuff there. Because clearly I'm prepared for it. I mean, I've been playing it really safe. I think now I get to treat myself with a little nether run, huh? What do you think, Observer? Yeah, Observer's always excited for the nether. Can you just enchant an elytra straight up, or do you have to get a book to add to it? I know I'm not gonna have, like, mending. The fact that nothing popped up makes me feel like a no. So. Also, it randomly switched me to the Twitch cape. So I've just got, like, the Twitch cape now. I'm not liking it. Especially in the elytra, I think it looks pretty nice. I want an Observer cape. That's what I want. You take these broken wings so I can learn to die. Is there anything else I want? I could bring these, and we can do the Strider achievements today if we want. How do you have to really angle it? That seems like a weird shaped crafting design. You can make the flint and steel in whatever order you want, but that's just not allowed. All right, sure. Observer, I'm going a little crazy with how many cows we have. I maybe shouldn't have bred more. I'm just creating a problem. Look, I have to like get up on this and see. This is not free range. There's no chance. We're gonna get a documentary about us put on Netflix with the way we're going with this cow treatment. Let's just do a little bit of, oh, that one escaped. Oh, but right back in, yeah. Clearly don't learn from your mistakes. Sorry. If you choose to run to this wall, that's really your own fault. Okay, that's a little better. I've turned over a new leaf. I no longer buy raw milk, I just kill it. I shut it down. That was a raw milk dealer, get him! So, okay, we did the raw milk short, right? We talked about the raw milk story. And I saw people who were like, well, why didn't you just pasteurize the milk yourself? Because why am I buying raw milk? If I'm gonna pasteurize it, I could just buy pasteurized milk. That's already a thing, and it doesn't cost nearly as much as the farmer's market. Why would I go through the effort of having raw milk if I need to make it not raw? Oh boy. Observer, that's just mean. We'll do it to that cow who's trying to jump out. That one deserves to know. Yeah, there you go. That's how we treat cows like you. If your cattle gets rattled, call us up. I will take some blaze powder so I can make an ender chest when I get there. Alright, Observer, but we're going. Another shift at the cow factory, yep. Zoom. We are looking for that same, well, not the same bastion. I guess we could start flying. What do you think, Observer? We're going for a little bit of flight. We only have 3 minutes. No, we don't. No, not at this rate. Okay. Whew. Like I was saying, Observer, you want to take to the skies or take to our demise? Skies it is. We're off. There we go. Oh, there's a fortress. Let me go immediately to this and disable it. There we go. You know what? I have like, I have an absurd amount of fire resistance. Let me just chug one of these and not have to worry about it. Okay, that makes the blazes a lot less scary. I mean, they're still intimidating, don't get me wrong, but significant change. If I take my bow over to my offhand, then I'm getting looting every time that I shoot, because it applies my sword's enchant. I'm sorry, I didn't have the skip face. Did that resonate? When you hold a bow with, while you have a looting sword, then it works. Do I want to keep searching? Kinda. Whoa, hey-oh, how about that? That is really satisfying to, like, switch off of flight mode to combat mode. I could be fight and flight. What's the odds of a wither skeleton skull? I'm not exactly sure. They love dive bombing. That's a big hobby of theirs. It's not a custom I've exactly adapted to. I'm not a fan of it. I've been nerd-faced this whole time. Dang it. Let me eat a little bit before we head off. No. Oh. Ow. Wow, that was the worst. That was the worst takeoff I could have had. This looks a lot more convincing as a bastion. There you go. It's got the chest and everything. I should really put on gold. Gold boots. I'll just have to remember to, like, put these away. I didn't bring any of the shulker boxes. That would have at least been helpful. It's not worth shooting at it. That's how I've gotten myself in messes in the first place. Oh, it's so tempting, though. I really want... Oh, I got an itchy trigger finger, and it's ready to pounce. Oh, boy. I'm gonna drink a preemptive 8 minutes. It just feels like the right thing to have. Is that a brute? No, those are just all regular ones. Hello! You're lucky I didn't shoot you earlier. Okay, well, at least I got it. This is definitely an area where I'm on edge. I'll admit that in full swing. I have a colored history here. A tortured past for this tortured poet. I mean, they're gonna get mad at me when I open up the chest. Should I try to, like, pick them off? Where's, like, the brutes? Let's get a better vantage. Don't mind me, I was a contractor hired to repair the bastion. You're gonna love it. You can talk to my boss, he'll be by in, oh god, it's July, so he'll be by in, around August, September. You can hit him up then. I'm really glad that you can go after the piglin brutes and it doesn't get the other ones mad. How do I build the most precarious bridges for myself? Both literally and figuratively here. I think there's some metaphor to be taken out of that. If I'm not an English teacher, but I think my teacher would have had a field day with that one. If I was a literary hero, if I was Beowulf, we would have analyzed that line and been like, actually, the bridges that you see in Skip's life were similar to the bridges that they were failing to maintain in their own whatever. I'm not much of an English major, I'm more of like an English flat. I mean, there's so many that are just like running around here. In a way where, like, a lava bucket would be great, but I don't have it. I could, like, do something like that and then just, like, pick them off. Because there's not going to be more that spawn. I guess let's just go for it. They're so chill about it. They're like, oh, I didn't like that guy. I didn't like that guy either. Oh, that guy's terrible. Don't get me started on that guy. I hate that guy, too. Oh, that one's bad. Now we're just down to, actually, now we're down me. I didn't like myself anyway. Oh, sigh. How am I doing on arrows? I have 32 left? That's not great. Get out of here! Oh. Okay, that was the most important game of Pong I've ever played. If I played Pong on the original machine where they were testing it out, that wouldn't have been more important than that. That was a historic game. Yeah, there's a whole other area to this that I'm not even seeing. There's layers to this. Oh, step out of the way. I'm just trying to shoot your dad. Who's the real piglin brute when you think about it, huh? Not that guy. I need to get a better vantage. I'm going through so many blocks. It looks like I'm actively griefing them. Like, this is what you would log onto your server in the morning and be like, what happened? I don't understand. That was me. That was me one time. I was, my friend Ben had a server, and, I was a moderator, obviously. And, you know, I was just, like, someone was just nice to me. And I was like, oh, let me give you a new rank. And then they kept being nice to me, and I was like, let me keep giving you rank ups. I appreciate it. I was, like, 12. And then they had griefed the server when I came back in the morning. They knew their way in. That's for sure. Netherite scrap, baby! That doesn't get you... Oh, I have straight up netherite scrap. I didn't get ancient debris. That's it. Oh. I was like, hidden in the depths should be happening. Nope. Oh, well, there's a piglin. I have 2 arrows. You look a little fierce. Please don't step next to zombified ones. I'm sure you're not a fan of them either. Nobody likes their old relatives.
Oh, come on, I'm just a little zombified. Come in for a kiss, dearie.
Oh, I don't, it's gonna, like, linger on my face. That sounds really not appealing. I have no arrows. And, like, no good routes down, might I add. There is, like, another, oh boy, ow. Wow, these skeletons are not, they take their shot, but they do not miss. They're like, all right, I've got one shot in the chamber left. It's like, actually, you could shoot multiple, and it's like, nope, see you later. The rules of my own arbitrary game, bye. Let me see if I can, like, route my way down from here. And he's there. No, okay. Let me wall off that so nothing can come that way. And then snout banner pattern, obsidian, awesome. String could get me that if I want to make a fishing rod, why not? A shield's not a bad call either. Fishing rod. I feel like I try out techniques of this game that, like, I should only do if I'm more experienced than I am. Like, I'm really not the top brass to be trying these out. Ow. Okay, thanks, bye. Stop it. I like that even it will be like, yeah, I'm not gonna make that shot, and just stop. Let me at least give it like a better vantage point. Oh, that's not a great vantage point either. Stop! Stop, move! You're like the most agile ghast in the business. Don't go for a bath while I'm talking to you. That's how I knew I was the better gamer, because they were taking a bath. Clearly not proper gamer form. Is there more here? Iron block would be great. Golden apple would be great. Arrows would be great. I'm really not grabbing any of this stuff that I'm trying to grab. Okay. Oh, hello. Ow. Okay. Well, ow. Oh, the little baby piglin. That was horrible. I can do this. I was talking earlier about wanting a bucket. Now we at least have something interesting to do with the piglin brutes. This can slow them down. You're just picking like the perfect space to stand? Yeah, let's make that a little warmer. Nice. Glowstone? Really? That's what I'm oh, ancient debris! I was like, wow! My cup runneth over, this is terrible. Ancient debris is very much good. If I get gold, I can trade for, like, arrows. Let's do that. Let's go, like, fly to a different part. Wherever I can find other hoglins. Or other piglins, rather. Preferably no hoglins. Make that, make gold. Get to work. Ow. How about buying this one? In Gold Civilization, everything relies around gold. See? Like, this guy gets mad at me because I stole his gold. Stop it. You know what? I don't even like you that much. Long live the king. So we had our party recently, and, you know, as the night's winding down, the YouTube comes out. And, this year, for our house pick, we put on Parkour Civilization by Evbo. And, that is, I don't think anyone was brave enough to treat that as a drinking game, because if you were, you'd get your stomach pumped. When they say everything revolves around parkour, everything revolves around parkour. Do a little parkour trick for us, huh? See, that 360 there, that would have earned you, like, a new house in Parkour Civilization. This is your last chance for Ender Pearls. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go search through it for gravel. If I can get my ender chest, then at least I can, like, store away some stuff. I guess I'm going in. Well, not without a fire resistance, I'm not. Now I'm going in. Okay. Looking for piglin brutes. You cannot do that while I'm shooting a bow and arrow. Did you not see episode 4? You gotta really cool your jets, pal. Netherite upgrade! This is a busy place. Is that another piglin brood I just saw? Yeah. How many are there? Surely the market is saturated on piglin broods, yeah? Surely the first 25 were enough. Yeah, 1 block gap, that's your weakness. That was somehow surprisingly effective. Okay, I can definitely hear them, but where are them? There's one. Surprisingly effective against these fellas. Hello, hello. Wow, they're smart. Jeez. Hello. Oh, it's like killing mosquitoes. It's awesome. Netherite upgrade. Ancient debris. Oh yeah. Genuinely, I think we've gotten a lot. Oh my god, you cannot scare me like that, Observer. I'm already on edge. It's really easy to be on edge in a game made of no circles. Goodbye. Diamond pickaxe mending. Nice. Obsidian. Love it. Soul speed 1 boots. That's better than my current boots. I am going to go get an ender pearl. But first, I'm going to put whatever enderman I have in a boat. I know that's a scary sentence to anyone who's been watching the July series. Enderman and boats are not known to go together in these terms. I mean, that's an enderman down there. Should I try to get him mad? Okay, he's mad, but he also, I think, died. That was as weak of a noise as I could have made. Sarah, could you comfort me? Yeah, I need that. Okay. I hate it, 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 I hate it. Let's see if you're a better customer. Finally! Alright. Eye of Ender. Ender chest. Things are going in here. Silk Touch can come with me. Okay. I think that means we go fly home. Can I go down? I can go down. Especially if I want to get a Strider. Are there any Striders nearby? I guess I could drink a fire resistance potion and then go try to grab a Strider. Ah! Did everyone see that? Because I will not be doing it again. That's only just to you, Observer. Wait, how did I not get this boat has legs? Oh, I have to activate it first. Okay. I love this. Forget a ride or die. I got my Strider die. I think I'm pretty quick. How far do I have to go to get the feels like home? A long ride. All right. How long is a long ride? They put multiple O's in that thing. Travel 50 blocks? I have. Does it have to be 50 blocks straight? All right. I shall play the waiting game. In the overworld. Oh, come on. Okay. We made it. We made it back. Okay. I never thought I'd be this happy to see just my cow farm. My not regulation cow farm. Oh, so see my leather scraps littered on the floor. I missed it all. I really did. Smelt these down. I'm gonna make a little to-do list here on the back while that cooks up. So the big things, we're gonna call this to-do. Chest sorting, mending, elytra, ancient debris. I'd say some kind of iron farm, just something simple. Tree farm would be great. Emeralds, always. Netherite gear. Okay, that's a solid amount of stuff. The inaugural netherite ingot. Let me put it on a piece of armor. Our helmet's probably the best. We need a full set. It's not like the diamond one, my bad. Oops. I do look cool though. Oh boy, alright. Folks, that's gonna be it for day 9. I'm gonna try to get to some of those tasks when I wake up tomorrow. But this is where we're at with the image. Thank you so much for watching this series. And with that, folks, have a good one. Alright?